In our fast-paced and achievement-driven world, it's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of success and forget about the journey. We set goals, make plans, and work hard to achieve them, often at the expense of our well-being and happiness. But what if there was a better way? What if we could achieve success and happiness without being attached to the results? In such moments, you might wonder if there is a key to unlocking the door to inner peace. Enter the concept of detachment, which has been espoused by spiritual and philosophical traditions for centuries, is deeply rooted in various philosophical and spiritual traditions, including Stoicism and mindfulness practices. These philosophies emphasize the importance of letting go of attachments to external outcomes and finding peace within oneself. Detachment does not mean indifference or isolation. Rather, it involves cultivating a sense of inner freedom and autonomy, allowing us to navigate life's ups and downs with equanimity. Detachment from people and situations is a fundamental aspect of personal growth and emotional well-being. In our journey through life, we often find ourselves entangled in relationships and circumstances that may not serve our best interests or align with our values. Whether it's toxic friendships, dysfunctional family dynamics, or challenging work environments, learning how to detach is essential for maintaining inner peace and reclaiming control over our lives. In this guide, we will explore the art of detachment and provide practical strategies for disengaging from people and situations that no longer serve our highest good. Whether you're seeking to break free from toxic relationships, overcome codependency, or find peace amidst chaos, the principles of detachment offer valuable insights and tools for personal transformation. Throughout this journey, we will draw inspiration from ancient wisdom traditions as well as modern psychology. By integrating timeless wisdom with contemporary knowledge, we can develop a comprehensive approach to detachment that addresses the complexities of modern life while honoring the universal truths of human experience. Our exploration will begin by defining what detachment is and why it's important for our mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. We will examine the psychological mechanisms underlying attachment and explore how it can lead to suffering and stagnation. Understanding the roots of attachment will empower us to recognize and address unhealthy patterns in our relationships and behaviors. Next, we will delve into exploring the power of detachment through 7 steps of separating oneself and circumstances, turning it into a tool to overcome the storms in relationships, work, and facing challenges. The Stoic intellectual tradition of detachment. The Stoic intellectual tradition of detachment traces its roots back to ancient Greece, where philosophers like Zeno of Citium, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius laid the foundation for a practical philosophy of life aimed at achieving inner tranquility and moral virtue. At the heart of Stoicism lies the concept of detachment, which entails freeing oneself from attachments to external outcomes and finding peace within the realm of one's own mind. Detachment in Stoicism is not about withdrawing from the world or suppressing emotions. Rather, it involves cultivating a mindset of equanimity and resilience in the face of life's challenges. Stoic detachment is grounded in the belief that true freedom and happiness come from within, independent of external circumstances. One of the key Stoic teachings on detachment is the distinction between what is within our control, our thoughts, attitudes, and actions, and what is outside of our control, external events, other people's opinions, and circumstances beyond our influence. This fundamental principle, known as the dichotomy of control, forms the cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and provides a practical framework for living a life of virtue and inner peace. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who lived in the 1st century AD, famously stated, "Some things are within our power, while others are not. Within our power are opinion, motivation, desire, aversion, and, in a word, Whatever is of our own doing. Not within our power are our body, our property, reputation, office, and, in a word, whatever is not of our own doing. This Stoic maxim highlights the importance of focusing on what is within our control and letting go of attachment to external outcomes. By accepting the inevitability of external events beyond our control, we can cultivate a sense of inner freedom and peace, irrespective of the fluctuations of fortune. Another Stoic teaching central to the concept of detachment is the practice of negative visualization, or premeditatio malorum. This practice involves imagining worst-case scenarios and reflecting on the transient nature of external goods and circumstances. By contemplating the loss of possessions, status, or loved ones, Stoics aim to cultivate gratitude for what they have and develop resilience in the face of adversity. Detachment in Stoicism also entails practicing emotional resilience and maintaining a sense of inner calm amidst the storms of life. Stoic philosophers advocate for the cultivation of apatheia, or emotional equanimity, which involves maintaining a steady and rational demeanor in the face of both pleasure and pain. Modern psychology of detachment. The modern psychology of detachment encompasses a variety of theoretical perspectives and therapeutic approaches aimed at promoting emotional well-being, resilience, and personal growth. While rooted in ancient philosophical traditions like Stoicism, modern psychology offers a nuanced understanding of detachment that integrates insights from cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, mindfulness-based approaches, and existential psychology. Detachment in modern psychology is not about detachment from life or relationships, but rather about cultivating a healthy psychological distance from distressing thoughts, emotions, and external stressors. It involves developing the ability to observe one's inner experiences with curiosity and non-judgmental awareness, rather than becoming entangled or overwhelmed by them. One of the key concepts in modern psychology related to detachment is cognitive diffusion, which is central to acceptance and commitment therapy, ACT. Cognitive diffusion involves creating distance from distressing thoughts by recognizing them as mental events rather than literal truths. This process allows individuals to reduce the impact of negative thinking patterns and develop greater psychological flexibility. In acceptance and commitment therapy, clients are taught mindfulness techniques to help them observe their thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them. By practicing mindfulness, individuals can develop a more balanced relationship with their inner experiences and learn to respond to them with greater clarity and compassion. Another influential approach to detachment in modern psychology is dialectical behavior therapy, DBT, which was developed by Marsha Linehan to treat individuals with borderline personality disorder. DBT emphasizes the importance of learning skills to regulate emotions, tolerate distress, and improve interpersonal effectiveness. One of the core skills taught in dialectical behavior therapy is emotional regulation, which involves learning to identify, label, and manage emotions effectively. By developing greater emotional awareness and regulation skills, individuals can reduce emotional reactivity and make healthier choices in their relationships and daily lives. Mindfulness-based interventions, such as mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR, and mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, MBCT, also incorporate elements of detachment into their approaches. These interventions emphasize present moment awareness and non-judgmental acceptance of one's inner experiences as a way to reduce stress, enhance well-being, and prevent relapse in depression and anxiety. Research has shown that mindfulness-based interventions can lead to significant improvements in psychological symptoms, including anxiety, depression, and stress. by teaching individuals to observe their thoughts and feelings with detachment. Mindfulness-based interventions empower individuals to develop a more compassionate and accepting relationship with themselves. Existential psychology offers another perspective on detachment, emphasizing the importance of embracing uncertainty and accepting the existential realities of life, such as freedom, responsibility, and mortality. Detachment in existential psychology involves letting go of the need for certainty and control and learning to tolerate ambiguity and uncertainty. By embracing the inherent uncertainties of life, individuals can cultivate a greater sense of inner peace and resilience in the face of existential challenges. Positive psychology also offers valuable insights into detachment, focusing on strengths, virtues, and the promotion of well-being rather than pathology and dysfunction. Detachment in positive psychology involves cultivating psychological flexibility, resilience, and a sense of purpose and meaning in life. One of the key concepts in positive psychology related to detachment is psychological capital, which consists of 4 core components: hope, efficacy, resilience, and optimism. By fostering these positive psychological qualities, individuals can develop greater emotional resilience and well-being, enabling them to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and effectiveness. Detachment refers to the ability to let go of attachments and expectations and to focus on the present moment and the process of doing rather than the outcome. It's about performing our duties with a sense of detachment and equanimity, without being swayed by success or failure. Detachment may sound counterintuitive, especially in a culture that values achievement and results, but in reality, detachment is key to success and happiness in all areas of life. So, why is detachment so important? Here are a few reasons why. 1. Emotional stability and resilience. Detaching from people and situations is not just about creating physical distance. It's about fostering emotional stability and resilience. When we become overly attached to specific outcomes or individuals, our emotional well-being becomes contingent upon external factors. This dependency on external validation makes us vulnerable to fluctuations in circumstances beyond our control. However, practicing detachment allows us to maintain a sense of inner calm and equilibrium, even in the face of adversity or uncertainty, thus enhancing our ability to bounce back from setbacks and challenges. Emotional stability is like a sturdy anchor that keeps us grounded amidst the storms of life. When we are too attached to certain outcomes or people, our emotional state becomes dependent on their success or presence. For example, if we tie our happiness solely to achieving a promotion at work, we are setting ourselves up for disappointment if we don't get it. Similarly, if we rely on a particular person for our sense of worth and validation, we become susceptible to anxiety and insecurity when they are not around. Detachment, on the other hand, frees us from this emotional entanglement. It allows us to cultivate a sense of inner peace that is not contingent upon external circumstances. Instead of being swept away by the highs and lows of life, we learn to navigate its ups and downs with grace and resilience. Detachment doesn't mean we become indifferent or apathetic. Rather, it means we develop a healthy level of emotional autonomy and self-reliance. When we practice detachment, we become less reactive to external events and more responsive from a place of inner strength and wisdom. Instead of allowing setbacks and challenges to derail us, we approach them with a sense of equanimity and perspective. This doesn't mean we suppress our emotions or deny their validity. Rather, we acknowledge them without allowing them to dictate our actions or define our sense of self-worth. Moreover, detachment enables us to let go of toxic relationships and situations that no longer serve our highest good. By releasing attachments to people or circumstances that drain our energy or undermine our well-being, we create space for healthier, more fulfilling connections and experiences. This process of letting go can be difficult and uncomfortable, but it is essential for our growth and evolution as individuals. Detachment also empowers us to set boundaries and prioritize our own needs and well-being. Instead of constantly seeking validation or approval from others, we learn to validate and affirm ourselves from within. This self-acceptance and self-validation are the foundation of true resilience and emotional strength. When we derive our sense of worth from within, we become less susceptible to external criticism or judgment. 2. Freedom from negative emotions. Excessive attachment is like a tangled web that ensnares us in a cycle of negative emotions. When we cling too tightly to specific outcomes or individuals, we open ourselves up to a host of distressing feelings, including fear, anxiety, jealousy, and resentment. These emotions arise from our deep-seated fear of loss and our desire for control over external circumstances. However, the reality is that life is inherently unpredictable, and trying to cling to a sense of certainty or control only leads to suffering. For example, imagine a person who is deeply attached to their romantic partner. They invest all of their emotional well-being and sense of identity in the relationship, believing that their happiness depends entirely on their partner's love and approval. However, when their partner expresses a desire for independence or decides to end the relationship, the person is plunged into a state of despair and turmoil. Their entire sense of self-worth and happiness is tied to the relationship, so when it changes or ends, they feel like they have lost a part of themselves. Similarly, excessive attachment to material possessions or career success can also lead to feelings of insecurity and inadequacy. If we base our self-worth on external achievements or possessions, we are constantly seeking validation and approval from others. This leaves us vulnerable to feelings of jealousy and resentment towards those who appear to have more than us. Moreover, it prevents us from experiencing true contentment and fulfillment, as we are always chasing after the next big thing in search of happiness. Detachment offers us a way out of this cycle of suffering. By letting go of attachment to specific outcomes or individuals, we free ourselves from the grip of negative emotions and find greater peace of mind and emotional freedom. Detachment doesn't mean we stop caring or become indifferent to the world around us. Rather, it means we learn to hold our desires and expectations lightly without allowing them to dictate our sense of well-being. When we detach from attachment, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and equanimity that transcends external circumstances. We learn to accept life as it is, with all its imperfections and uncertainties, rather than constantly striving for an idealized version of reality. This doesn't mean we resign ourselves to passivity or inaction. Rather, it means we approach life with a sense of openness and curiosity, embracing both the joys and challenges that come our way. Moreover, detachment enables us to cultivate a deeper sense of empathy and compassion towards ourselves and others. When we release attachment to specific outcomes or individuals, we become less judgmental and more accepting of ourselves and others. We recognize that everyone is on their own journey with their own struggles and challenges, and we offer ourselves and others the grace to make mistakes and grow. 3. Clarity of mind and decision-making. Detachment, indeed, serves as a powerful tool for enhancing our clarity of mind and improving our decision-making abilities. When we are emotionally entangled in a specific outcome or relationship, our judgment often becomes clouded by subjective biases and desires. We may find ourselves making decisions based on fleeting emotions rather than rational analysis, which can lead to undesirable consequences in the long run. Consider, for example, a business owner who is deeply attached to the success of a particular project. Their emotional investment in the project may blind them to potential risks or flaws, causing them to overlook critical issues that could jeopardize its success. In such a scenario, detachment enables the business owner to step back and evaluate the project from a more objective standpoint. They can weigh the pros and cons more effectively, consider alternative approaches, and make decisions that are guided by reason rather than emotion. Similarly, in personal relationships, excessive attachment can cloud our judgment and lead to poor decision-making. For instance, if we are overly attached to a romantic partner, we may overlook red flags or tolerate unhealthy behavior out of fear of losing the relationship. Detachment allows us to see the relationship more clearly, without the distortion of intense emotions. We can assess the relationship objectively, recognize any toxic dynamics, and make decisions that prioritize our well-being and happiness. Moreover, detachment fosters a sense of emotional resilience that enables us to navigate life's challenges with greater ease. When we detach from specific outcomes or relationships, we become less susceptible to the ups and downs of external circumstances. We no longer cling desperately to a particular result or depend on others for our sense of worth and validation. Instead, we cultivate an inner strength and confidence that allows us to weather life's storms with grace and resilience. Detachment also promotes mindfulness and present moment awareness, which are essential components of sound decision-making. When we detach from attachment, we free ourselves from the grip of past regrets or future anxieties and focus our attention fully on the present moment. This heightened awareness enables us to make decisions with greater clarity and intention, as we are fully attuned to the here and now. Furthermore, detachment empowers us to prioritize our long-term goals and values over short-term gratification or external validation. When we are emotionally attached to specific outcomes or relationships, we may sacrifice our principles or compromise our integrity in pursuit of immediate rewards. Detachment allows us to take a step back and consider the bigger picture, weighing the potential consequences of our actions on our overall well-being and fulfillment. 4. Personal growth and self-discovery. Detachment is a catalyst for personal growth and self-discovery, as it encourages introspection and self-reflection. When we detach from external influences, we create space for exploring our inner selves, understanding our values, and uncovering our true aspirations. This process of self-discovery fosters personal growth, empowers us to break free from limiting beliefs and patterns, and enables us to live authentically in alignment with our deepest desires and passions. 5. Reduced dependence on external validation. Detaching from people and situations reduces our dependence on external validation and approval for our sense of self-worth. When we rely on others' opinions or achievements to validate our worthiness, we give away our power and agency, becoming susceptible to feelings of inadequacy or unworthiness. Detachment allows us to find validation from within, recognizing our inherent value and worthiness independent of external circumstances or validation from others. 6. Freedom to be authentic. Detachment liberates us from the need to conform to societal expectations or roles, allowing us to embrace our authentic selves fully. When we detach from external influences, we can express ourselves authentically, pursue our passions, and live in alignment with our true values and beliefs. This freedom to be authentic fosters a deeper sense of fulfillment and satisfaction, as we no longer feel compelled to live up to others' expectations or standards. 7. Spiritual awakening and connection. Detachment is often associated with spiritual awakening and a deeper connection to our inner selves or higher consciousness. When we detach from the ego-driven desires and attachments of the material world, we open ourselves to a deeper spiritual dimension of existence. This spiritual awakening brings a sense of inner peace, interconnectedness and transcendence, allowing us to experience life from a higher perspective beyond the confines of the ego. Achieving the above important benefits is not easy. It's hard to let go of relationships we've been in for a long time, but no matter what, we still have to rid ourselves of the toxic things out there. If you wonder how to detach from those people and relationships, then below are 7 steps for you. Step number 1. Establish limits for your feelings. In the turbulent journey of life, navigating the ebbs and flows of emotions can often feel like a daunting task. However, understanding the importance of setting limits on our emotions is a crucial lesson that not only safeguards our well-being, but also nurtures the relationships we hold dear. Stoicism, with its profound insights into emotional regulation, offers a beacon of wisdom in this endeavor, guiding us to navigate our inner landscapes with reason and resilience. Stoicism teaches us that emotions are not to be denied, but rather understood and controlled in the light of reason. By taking the time to delve into the depths of our emotions, we gain valuable insights into the underlying reasons behind our reactions. This introspective journey requires patience and self-discipline, empowering us to recognize when emotions threaten to overpower reason and enabling us to reclaim control over our actions. Amidst life's challenges, prioritizing problem-solving is not merely a matter of self-preservation, but also an act of self-care. The COVID-19 pandemic has underscored the significance of prioritizing mental health alongside physical well-being. As we navigate through these unprecedented times, it becomes imperative to nurture our souls through personal hobbies, rest, and establishing healthy boundaries in relationships. By creating an environment that fosters personal growth and well-being, we not only benefit ourselves, but also become better equipped to support others in a meaningful way. Respecting each other's personal space and boundaries is an expression of love that lays the foundation for healthy relationships. By allowing individuals the freedom to express themselves and pursue their growth, we foster a sense of respect, value, and independence. In doing so, we contribute to the creation of a nurturing environment where each person can strive for self-actualization while offering support and encouragement to one another. At times, refusing to listen or help others may seem inconsiderate, but it can also be the wisest choice to safeguard our mental health. Setting emotional limits becomes paramount in such moments, serving as a grounding force amidst external pressures. By establishing boundaries, we not only protect our own well-being but also set an inspiring example for those around us. Living authentically and meaningfully in a constantly changing world not only enhances our mental health but also radiates positivity and resilience, leaving a lasting impact on our environment. In essence, setting limits on our emotions is not merely a means of self-preservation, but also a pathway to personal growth and empowerment. Stoicism reminds us that by understanding and mastering our emotions, we gain greater control over our lives, allowing us to navigate challenges with clarity and resilience. As we prioritize our mental health and well-being, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to the creation of a more compassionate and supportive world. Step number 2, talk with someone you can trust. Learning to detach oneself from others and surrounding situations can often feel like stepping into a vast, intimidating world alone. The sense of isolation that accompanies detachment can be overwhelming, leaving us yearning for connection and understanding. In such moments of solitude, seeking resonance and sharing with a trustworthy friend becomes not just a choice, but a lifeline, a beacon of hope amidst the stormy seas of uncertainty. When we open up and share our innermost concerns, worries, and even moments of joy with someone we trust, we embark on a profound journey of self-discovery and growth. Each conversation serves as a powerful act of exploration, allowing us to redefine our limits and expand our understanding of ourselves. Consider the story of John, a hard-working professional who found himself engulfed in a whirlwind of stress and conflict at work. John, weary from the constant challenges and conflicts with colleagues, reached out to Alex, a longtime friend and confidant. In their conversation, John poured out his worries and frustrations, seeking solace and guidance from someone he trusted. Alex, well versed in the principles of Stoicism, listened attentively and offered invaluable insights into maintaining inner calm amidst life's storms. Through their exchange, John realized that seeking support and accepting help did not undermine his commitment to Stoic principles. Instead, it was an integral part of his journey towards self-improvement and personal growth. Armed with renewed strength and clarity, John emerged from their conversation with a peaceful soul and a sharpened intellect, ready to navigate the challenges ahead with resilience and determination. Sharing our struggles and triumphs with a trusted friend is akin to opening a door to light and understanding in the darkness of solitude. It reaffirms our inherent value and inner strength, reminding us that we are not alone in our journey. In embracing connection and vulnerability, we not only bridge the gap between detachment and engagement, but also cultivate deeper bonds of empathy and compassion. Stoicism, with its emphasis on facing life's challenges with calmness and determination, teaches us the importance of navigating the world with a sense of inner strength and resilience. It encourages us to embrace connection and support, recognizing that emotional independence does not preclude the need for human connection and understanding. In reflecting on our own relationships, we are prompted to consider who truly holds our trust and shares our burdens. Who is that person in our lives with whom we can freely open our hearts and minds? What stories do we have to share with them, and what lessons have we learned from their unwavering support and understanding? As we delve into these questions, we invite you to share your own experiences and insights in the comments below. Your stories serve as a testament to the power of connection and resilience, inspiring others to embrace vulnerability and seek solace in the company of trusted friends. Together, let us continue to navigate the complexities of detachment and connection, finding strength and solidarity in each other's presence. Step number 3. Consider the rationality of distancing yourself. Seneca's timeless wisdom, "What you think about yourself is much more important than what others think of you," encapsulates the essence of detachment and its pivotal role in fostering inner peace and personal growth. In this exploration, we delve into the depths of Stoic principles and unravel the transformative power of maintaining distance from people and situations that hinder our well-being and our progress. Imagine being immersed in a family dynamic fraught with intense arguments and skepticism directed towards your chosen career path. Each day presents a relentless barrage of criticism and disapproval, leaving you feeling controlled and uncomfortable in your own skin. In such a scenario, the rational consideration of maintaining distance emerges as a crucial strategy for preserving one's mental equilibrium and nurturing personal growth. By consciously detaching oneself from the tumultuous environment within the family, one creates a sanctuary of clarity and tranquility. This deliberate act not only shields the mind from the chaos of external conflicts, but also fosters a conducive space for introspection and self-discovery. Freed from the constraints of negative influences, individuals can redirect their energy towards pursuits that align with their aspirations and values. Moreover, detachment serves as a catalyst for personal empowerment and resilience. By disengaging from toxic relationships and draining situations, individuals reclaim agency over their lives and bolster their emotional fortitude. This newfound sense of autonomy enables them to navigate life's challenges with grace and composure, undeterred by external pressures or influences. In essence, maintaining distance is not merely a self-protective measure, but a profound act of self-care and empowerment. It is a declaration of sovereignty over one's mental and emotional well-being, a testament to the unwavering commitment to personal growth and fulfillment. As individuals embrace the practice of detachment, they forge a path towards greater resilience, authenticity, and inner peace. However, it is essential to recognize that detachment does not entail complete isolation or withdrawal from the world. Instead, it signifies a conscious choice to cultivate healthy boundaries and prioritize one's well-being amidst the complexities of human relationships and societal expectations. By striking a delicate balance between engagement and detachment, individuals can navigate life's intricacies with clarity, purpose, and resilience. Moreover, detachment fosters a deeper sense of empathy and compassion towards others. By honoring our own boundaries and respecting the autonomy of others, we cultivate a culture of mutual respect and understanding. This empathetic stance enables us to forge healthier, more fulfilling relationships based on authenticity and mutual support. Expanding on this notion, let's explore how detachment serves as a gateway to self-discovery and personal growth. When we detach ourselves from the opinions and expectations of others, we create space for introspection and self-reflection. This inner journey allows us to explore our core values, beliefs, and aspirations, leading to a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. In the quiet solitude of detachment, we confront our fears, insecurities, and limiting beliefs head-on, challenging ourselves to grow beyond our comfort zones. We embrace discomfort as a catalyst for growth, recognizing that true transformation often arises from moments of adversity and uncertainty. Moreover, detachment frees us from the need for external validation, allowing us to cultivate self-confidence and self-reliance from within. Instead of seeking approval and validation from others, we learn to trust our instincts and intuition, confident in our ability to navigate life's challenges with courage and resilience. Detachment also empowers us to let go of attachments to outcomes and expectations, embracing the present moment with acceptance and equanimity. We release the grip of fear and anxiety, surrendering to the flow of life with trust and surrender. In doing so, we discover a profound sense of inner peace and contentment that transcends the fluctuations of external circumstances. Furthermore, detachment enables us to cultivate a healthy relationship with desire and attachment. Instead of clinging to transient pleasures and possessions, we learn to appreciate the beauty of impermanence and embrace the ebb and flow of life with open arms. We find freedom in letting go, releasing the burden of attachment, and embracing the simplicity of being. In essence, detachment is not about withdrawing from life or becoming indifferent to the world around us. Rather, it is about cultivating a deep sense of inner peace and self-awareness that allows us to engage with life more fully and authentically. It is about finding the courage to let go of what no longer serves us and embrace the beauty of the present moment with open hearts and minds. As we navigate the complexities of detachment, we are reminded of the importance of self-compassion and self-care. Detachment can be challenging and uncomfortable at times, requiring us to confront our deepest fears and insecurities. In these moments, it is essential to practice kindness and compassion towards ourselves, acknowledging that growth and transformation are gradual processes that require patience and perseverance. Moreover, as we embark on the journey of detachment, we are called to cultivate a spirit of curiosity and openness towards ourselves and others. We approach life with a sense of wonder and awe, embracing each moment as an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. We remain open to the lessons that life presents us, recognizing that every experience, whether joyful or challenging, has the potential to deepen our understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. In conclusion, detachment is a powerful tool for personal growth and self-discovery. By cultivating a sense of inner peace and self-awareness, we empower ourselves to navigate life's challenges with courage and resilience. We embrace the present moment with acceptance and equanimity, releasing attachments to outcomes and expectations. In doing so, we discover a profound sense of freedom and contentment that transcends the fluctuations of external circumstances. If you have learned a lesson for yourself through step number 3, step number 4, thoughtfully consider the consequences of distancing. Although at step 3, you are advised to disengage, step number 4 confronts you with an unavoidable question. What are the consequences of disengagement? This is not just a simple step, but a necessary conversation with yourself about the potential consequences that not everyone is brave enough to face. Understand that every action and every choice carries a picture of consequences woven not just for oneself, but also for the connections in our lives. Retreating from people and situations is not a decision to be taken lightly. It carries significant consequences that extend beyond oneself. Every action and choice we make reverberates through our lives, shaping not only our own destiny, but also the lives of those we are connected with. While retreat may sometimes seem like a therapeutic escape, it is essential to recognize that it can have unforeseen outcomes and repercussions. One of the most profound consequences of retreat is its impact on relationships. When we withdraw from others, we risk damaging the bonds we have worked hard to build. Our retreat can cause confusion, hurt, and resentment in those we care about, leading to rifts that may be difficult to mend. Moreover, our absence may leave others feeling abandoned and alone, eroding the trust and intimacy that once defined our connections. Thus, it is crucial to consider the toll that our retreat may take on the people we love and value. Furthermore, retreating from people and situations can have profound effects on our own well-being. While it may initially offer a sense of relief or escape, the loneliness and isolation that often accompany retreat can weigh heavily on the spirit and soul. We may find ourselves grappling with feelings of emptiness, longing, and disconnection as we yearn for the human connection we have forsaken. Moreover, the decision to retreat may exacerbate existing mental health challenges, amplifying feelings of anxiety, depression, and despair. In light of these consequences, it is imperative to approach the decision to retreat with wisdom and patience. Rather than allowing fleeting emotions or instincts to govern our choices, we must adopt a visionary mindset that considers the long-term implications of our actions. This requires us to pause, reflect, and carefully weigh all possibilities before making a decision. By doing so, we can ensure that we are acting in alignment with our values and principles, rather than succumbing to the impulses of the moment. Contemplating the notion of retreat opens a door to a world of introspection and self-discovery. It's a moment to pause and reflect on the delicate balance between seeking solitude and maintaining meaningful connections with others. Every decision to retreat carries with it the potential to either distance ourselves from the chaos of the world or detach us from the warmth of human connection. As we retreat into the sanctuary of solitude, we may find ourselves stepping away from the clamor of the world's noise, seeking respite from the constant barrage of demands and distractions. In the quiet solitude of retreat, we can find solace and serenity, allowing our minds to quieten and our spirits to rejuvenate. However, we must tread carefully, for every step we take further into seclusion risks isolating us from the rich tapestry of human connection that gives life its color and vibrancy. Similarly, when we set boundaries, we are essentially fortifying the walls of our inner castle, creating a sense of security and protection against external influences. Boundaries are essential for safeguarding our emotional well-being and preserving our sense of self. Yet, if we are not mindful, these boundaries can morph into impenetrable barriers, cutting us off from the world and depriving us of the shared experiences that enrich and give meaning to life. In the vast expanse of existence, every action we take sends ripples through the fabric of reality, influencing not only our own lives, but also the lives of those around us. It is crucial, then, that we approach the decision to retreat with a sense of responsibility and mindfulness, understanding that our choices have far-reaching consequences. In the whirlpool of thought, we find the clarity and insight needed to navigate the complexities of life with wisdom and discernment. We must pause, reflect, and consider the implications of our actions, recognizing that every decision we make shapes the course of our journey. Yet amidst the weight of responsibility, there is also an undeniable sense of excitement and possibility. Each step we take on this journey of self-discovery brings us closer to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Stoic philosophy offers us a guiding light, illuminating the path with practical wisdom and timeless truths. Before we continue on to the next step of our journey, I invite you to consider the role you play in sharing the wisdom of Stoic philosophy with others. Every like and share of this video contributes to the dissemination of these invaluable teachings, helping to bring solace and guidance to those who may be struggling on their own path. So, as we stand on the threshold of retreat, let us do so with a sense of purpose and intention. Let us embrace the responsibility for our actions and continue to explore the depths of our essence with courage and conviction. Together, we can bring the transformative power of Stoic philosophy to even more people, enriching lives and fostering a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Step number 5. Step away from that person for a while. Distancing oneself for a while is often necessary, especially in moments of stress and pressure. Human beings are prone to getting caught up in the whirlwind of emotions and immediate reactions without taking the time to think calmly and soberly. When emotions become overwhelming, it can be challenging to view things objectively, leading to reactions that may not align with our essence and values. Creating a temporary distance provides a space to breathe and reflect, which becomes essential for regaining clarity and perspective. Consider a scenario where you find yourself in a heated argument with a close friend due to a difference in opinions. Both parties are consumed by anger, and each word and action only exacerbate the situation. Continuing the dialogue in such moments often leads to further misunderstanding and deeper wounds. Instead of escalating the conflict, choosing to create distance allows both individuals to settle their emotions and contemplate the situation from a different angle. This period of reflection is crucial for gaining insight into the underlying causes of the conflict and recognizing one's role in it. For example, upon reflecting on the argument, one may realize that their frustration stemmed not only from their friend's actions, but also from external stressors such as work pressure. Taking the time to introspect fosters self-awareness and self-control, which are vital qualities for leading a peaceful and positive life. Through self-reflection, individuals can identify their triggers, understand their emotional responses, and develop healthier coping mechanisms. Moreover, distancing oneself from the immediate situation allows for a broader perspective, facilitating more effective conflict resolution and fostering deeper understanding in relationships. Furthermore, creating space and time for reflection enables individuals to cultivate gratitude and appreciation for those around them. Upon reuniting after a period of distance, individuals often find themselves more appreciative of the support and companionship they receive. This newfound appreciation strengthens bonds and enhances the quality of relationships, contributing to overall well-being and happiness. In summary, Creating temporary distance in stressful situations or relationships serves multiple purposes. It helps reduce stress levels, facilitates effective conflict resolution, promotes self-awareness and self-control, and nurtures gratitude and appreciation. By learning to utilize this distance wisely, individuals can not only address immediate challenges, but also embark on a journey of personal development and cultivate harmony in all relationships. Now let's delve into the story of Jack, a talented software developer, to illustrate the importance of practicing detachment in the digital age. Jack was renowned in the tech community for his groundbreaking projects, but he soon found himself overwhelmed by the pressure to always be online and active. This constant connectivity led to an imbalance between his work and personal life, impacting his overall well-being. In response to this realization, Jack turned to Stoic philosophy for guidance. He recognized the need to create a peaceful and quiet space for himself, where he could focus on personal development and reflect on his life's priorities. By taking a break from the relentless demands of technology and social media, Jack was able to reconnect with himself and pursue his principle of living a meaningful and self-directed life. Jack's experience serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of detaching oneself from external pressures and distractions. In today's digital age, where social media and information overload are ubiquitous, practicing detachment is more crucial than ever. It allows individuals to reclaim control over their time and attention, prioritize their well-being, and live in alignment with their values and aspirations. While the digital age presents unprecedented opportunities for connection and productivity, it also poses significant challenges to our mental health and well-being. Learning to detach oneself from the constant noise and distractions of modern life is essential for maintaining balance, fostering personal growth, and cultivating inner peace. As Jack's story exemplifies, embracing moments of solitude and reflection can lead to profound insights and transformative growth, ultimately enabling individuals to live authentically and purposefully in an increasingly chaotic world. Step number 6. Give yourself a break from social media. In our modern, interconnected world, the pervasiveness of social media has woven itself into the fabric of our daily lives. It has become a ubiquitous presence, shaping how we communicate, interact, and perceive ourselves and others. While social media platforms offer the promise of connectivity and community, they also harbor a hidden undercurrent of comparison, competition, and validation-seeking behavior. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most renowned Stoic philosophers, aptly observed that true peace and fulfillment stem from within, rather than from external accolades or recognition. In a world where social media often serves as a barometer for self-worth, this wisdom takes on added significance. The incessant quest for likes, shares, and followers can leave individuals feeling perpetually inadequate as they measure their value against carefully curated images and narratives presented on these platforms. Amidst this sea of digital noise, the practice of pausing social media emerges as a powerful antidote. It is not a retreat from the world, but rather a courageous reclaiming of one's inner sanctum, a sanctuary free from the relentless demands of external validation. By stepping back from the incessant scroll of timelines and feeds, individuals create space for introspection, reflection, and self-discovery. Epictetus, another prominent Stoic philosopher, likened the mind to a fertile garden, emphasizing the importance of tending to it with care to prevent the growth of weeds. In the context of social media, these weeds manifest as negative influences that can impede personal growth and mental well-being. The constant barrage of information, comparison, and validation-seeking behavior can overshadow the quiet voice of inner wisdom, leaving individuals feeling disconnected from themselves and their values. A pause from social media provides the opportunity to cultivate the garden of the soul, to nurture thoughts and emotions that align with one's true values and aspirations. It is a deliberate choice to prioritize inner peace and authenticity over the fleeting validation offered by likes and comments. In the absence of external distractions, individuals can reconnect with their innermost thoughts and feelings, gaining clarity and perspective on what truly matters in life. During this period of reflection, individuals are invited to reconsider their relationship with social media and its impact on their lives. They may come to recognize the subtle ways in which these platforms have shaped their perceptions and behaviors, prompting a re-evaluation of their priorities and values. In the quiet distance from electronic noise, they rediscover the power of the present moment, the simple joys of being fully present and engaged in the world around them. The decision to pause social media is not one of deprivation but of liberation, a conscious choice to reclaim one's time, attention, and mental energy. It is an act of self-care and self-preservation, allowing individuals to protect their mental well-being and cultivate a deeper sense of inner peace. By stepping away from the constant stream of updates and notifications, they create space for meaningful connection with themselves, with others, and with the world at large. Now, I challenge you to embark on your own journey of self-discovery by pausing social media. Whether it's for 7 days, 30 days, or even longer, set a specific goal for yourself and commit to achieving it. Use this time to reconnect with yourself, to nurture your inner garden, and to rediscover the richness and beauty of life beyond the screen. In doing so, you will unlock the true value that Stoicism brings to your life, a deeper sense of peace, authenticity, and purpose that transcends the fleeting distractions of the digital world. Step number 7. Focus deliberately on your fundamental needs. In the journey of personal growth and self-discovery, the final step, step number 7, ushers us into the heart of Stoic philosophy, the deliberate focus on our fundamental needs. Here, we shift our gaze from the external world to the inner landscape of our souls, where we have the opportunity to manage our emotions, clarify our values, and align our actions with our deepest aspirations. This step is not merely about self-care in its conventional sense, but represents a profound commitment to nurturing our well-being at its core.
At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the recognition that true peace and fulfillment stem from within, rather than from external sources. As we embark on this inward journey, we learn to detach ourselves from people and situations that no longer serve our highest good, freeing ourselves from the shackles of external validation and societal expectations. Instead, we turn our attention inward, cultivating a sense of emotional self-reliance and resilience that allows us to navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity.
Central to this process is the practice of self-care, an ongoing commitment to nurturing our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. While physical health is undoubtedly important, Stoicism reminds us that true fulfillment transcends the realm of the body alone. Thus, self-care encompasses not only activities that promote physical health, such as exercise and nutrition, but also those that nourish the mind and soul, fostering peace, clarity, and emotional balance. In cultivating emotional self-reliance, we learn to recognize and manage our emotions healthily, preventing them from dictating our state of being. Daily self-reflection becomes a cornerstone of this practice, allowing us to distinguish between our basic needs and temporary desires, discerning what truly matters and deserves our time and energy. Through this process of introspection, we gain insight into our values, aspirations, and priorities, guiding us to invest in personal growth and self-improvement. As we prioritize our fundamental needs, we develop a deep sense of inner peace and contentment that transcends the ups and downs of external circumstances. This inner peace becomes our compass, guiding us through life's storms with clarity and purpose. By establishing boundaries to protect our mental and emotional health, we learn to say no to demands that detract from our well-being, and yes to experiences that enrich our lives and align with our values. Ultimately, focusing on our basic needs empowers us to live authentically and purposefully, no longer reliant on external validation or approval for our sense of worth. Instead, we find fulfillment in ourselves and our contributions, grounded in a deep understanding of who we are and what truly matters to us. This final step represents a culmination of our journey, a journey of self-discovery, growth, and transformation that leads to a life of meaning, fulfillment, and inner peace. Step number 7 invites us to focus deliberately on our fundamental needs, nurturing our well-being at its core. As we embark on this inward journey, we learn to manage our emotions, clarify our values, and align our actions with our deepest aspirations. Through the practice of self-care and daily reflection, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment that empowers us to navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity. Ultimately, by prioritizing our fundamental needs, we find fulfillment in ourselves and our contributions, leading to a life of authenticity, purpose, and peace. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on today's lesson. Which step stood out to you the most? Was it the importance of setting emotional boundaries, or perhaps the transformative power of practicing detachment? Feel free to share your reflections in the comments below. Moreover, are you ready to apply these lessons to your own life? Implementing these principles may require courage and commitment, but the rewards of inner peace and mental strength are undoubtedly worth the effort. Let us know how you plan to incorporate these teachings into your daily routine. Our journey of exploring inner peace and mental strength is just beginning, and I'm excited to continue this journey with you. Always remember, every step you take and every decision you make contributes to the narrative of your life. By embracing these principles and cultivating a mindset of resilience and growth, you have the power to shape your own story. Thank you for joining us today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next videos.